Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
Here I come! It's over!
Slash! How's this? See ya!
You're mine!
Form a pack!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
You're surrounded!
No time to hold back.
I'm only getting started. Go!
You're mine!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
I'm not dragon shot!
Resuscitation!
This is it! Dig deep!
Easier said than done.
No excuses! This is up to us! Well, take a look at that. Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right?
This one's
Here's a
tough.
healing.
But we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing. Here I go. You're mine. Mega Ray! There!
Circle
You're
and bring him
mine.
down!
Take it. It's over. Take it. Got you. Ugh.
I'm on it! Slice! Talon sword!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation!
Had it coming! Not done sword!
Mega Ray!
I can feel my power growing. This is...
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll remember.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can, you'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things, so you two... A Master Core, huh? Now I see.
Is that what it's...
Oh, tell me.
Well, when you put it like that...
And don't you think it'd be quick? Listen, it's astral... They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Danans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the two of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together, we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there. We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
What's this thing? That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek. Normally, I don't pick on the weak.
Sighted.
You're surrounded. Just stay calm.
Magna Ray! Here I go.
I'm on it.
Magna Ray!
Guess we gotta roll with it. Talon Storm! Touch Cat!
Magna Ray! Here's your healing arm. First aid!
Talon Storm! Touch Cat!
I'm only getting started.
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! I'll run you through!
Here I
See ya!
go. I'm
Rising
only getting
Wyvern!
started.
Touch Cannon! Swallow Blade!
Magna Ray!
This is it! Dig deep!
Easier said than done.
No excuses! This is up to us! Let me know if you're struggling. Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Should this really be here?
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... Yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I— Now, let's play nice.
How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Hey.
Yes!
I guess. Got it. I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans. Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do. And I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power. Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this. But are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danan. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
Slash!
And again.
Swallow blade!
Mega ray.
Here I come! Take this! It's over! Mirage!
Got you. Mega ray. There.
Take this!
Go. You're
Slash!
take it. It's over.
Swallow blade! Rising wyvern!
Here I go.
It's over! You're
Here's a
mine!
healing art.
It's over!
First aid. There.
No escape!
And again.
Take
Mega
this!
ray.
Slash! Swallow blade! This could be useful.
Woohoo!
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this... a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renin wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renins can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renins.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. If I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
I hate camping out.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find. Let's dispose of the trash.
Take this!
Sighted.
Swallow blade!
You're mine.
Slash! Rising wyvern!
I'm only getting started. Go find someone else to pick on. And again. Mega Red. Here's a healing art. First aid.
Take this
Mega
right harder!
Ray. Here, let me help.
Swallow blade!
First aid.
Okay, here I go. Here I
I'm
go!
only getting started.
It's over!
Here, let me help. First aid.
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Mega Ray. Here's a healing
I'm
art.
not done!
First aid. Sighted.
Here I come!
It's over.
You're finished! Here I come! You're finished!
Here I go. Got
Try
it.
harder.
Who wants to die next?
Slash! Swallow blade! Take this! Here I come!
Here I go. It's over. Here, let me help. First aid. Mega Ray.
No escape!
And
Slash!
again.
We managed to pull through.
Out of our way.
Swallow blade! Slash! Swallow blade! Here I come! It's over!
Here's a healing art. First aid.
You're mine!
Sighted. I'm
Swallow
only getting
blade.
started. Here I go. It's over.
Rising Wyvern! Swallow blade! Slash!
Here I
Take
go.
it! You're
Let me
mine!
help. First aid.
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Here I go. You're mine.
It's over! Swallow blade!
Here's a healing art.
Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Here I go.
Rising Wyvern! This could be useful.
like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I wonder if something happened.
I'm skeptical.
Right. All right. Got it.
Let's dispose of the trash. And again! Magna Ray! Sighted!
Swallow Blade!
I'm only getting started!
Swallow Blade! Here I come!
Here I go!
Swallow Blade!
Here, let me help! First aid! Sighted!
Here I
I'm
come!
only getting started!
Swallow Blade! Slash!
Here I go! I'm only getting
This isn't ideal.
Magna Ray!
It's over! Take it!
First aid!
Swallow Blade!
Magna Ray!
Slash! Here I come! You're finished!
Here's a healing art!
Here I come!
Pathetic!
Stay away from my friends! It's over! No escape! Swallow Blade! Sion, you okay?
It's nothing. Don't be so dramatic.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Take it! It's over! I was overconfident.
You'll pay for the time to cross blades! You're mine! Swallow blade! Slash! Rising wyvern!
What was I thinking?
Right, here goes! Slash!
Mega ray!
Swallow blade!
Sight! You're mine!
Slash!
Here, let me help!
Here I come! Thanks! Here I come!
It's over! Mega ray!
Swallow blade! Stop!
And again!
Here I come! Swallow blade! I'll take you all on! It's over!
Take it! I'm only getting started!
Swallow blade!
Here, let me help!
Slash!
First aid!
You're mine! You're finished! Strike!
Mega ray!
Here I come! Slash! Swallow blade!
Mega ray! Mega ray!
Slash! Rising wyvern!
Sight!
Take this!
I'm only
You're
getting
finished!
started!
Here I come!
Sight!
Here I come!
You're blind!
Strike! Slash! Swallow blade!
Any injuries?
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renin armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renin equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagin ruins. There's some kind of old Renin castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renin tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renin rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon guards.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So? Technology's technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true. of the
Here I
trash.
come! Swallow blade! Try harder! Hut! Hut! Swallow blade!
There! Go! You're
Mirage!
mine!
You're mine!
Here's a healing art!
It's
First
over!
aid.
Hut!
Magna Ray!
You're mine! It's over!
There!
Take this!
One more!
You're finished! Swallow blade! You're mine! It's over! Take this!
Magna Ray!
Huh? Rising Wyvern! You're mine!
There! And again!
You're mine!
Magna Ray!
You're mine! Slash! Huh? Hut! Hut! Here I come!
This could be useful.
Am I really doing this for some lousy clo- There's Zoogles here too?
Hey!
Right.
Just a minute. With that blade and your strength, the average Zoogle shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot. Mirage! It's over!
Magna Ray!
Try harder!
Magna Ray!
You picked the wrong fight! Strike!
Magna Ray!
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Take it! It's
Take
over!
this!
Magna,
You're
go find
finished.
someone else to pick! On.
Flyers!
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down. Primed and ready. There.
No escape!
That's it. Magna Ray.
Swallow blade! Slash!
Take it. You're mine.
Take this! No escape!
Where are you going?
Take this!
Sighted. Primed and ready.
Take this!
Take it. Where are you going?
Take this!
Here I go.
You're mine!
I'm only getting
It's
started.
over.
If it's in the sky, it's
Try
mine.
harder!
This one's mine. Take it. I'm only getting started. Primed and ready. Take it. You're mine. Where are you going?
Here I come!
marksman handle this. Magna Ray!
Take this! No escape! Slash! Rising Wyvern! You picked the wrong fight!
I never miss! Who wants to die next?
You're mine!
Go! I'm only getting started!
Rising Wyvern! Take this! It's
Mega
over!
Ray!
Eat dirt!
Let the marksman handle this! This one's mine!
You're mine!
Mega Ray!
This one's all mine! You're finished! You picked the wrong fight!
This
Here
is
I
it!
come! It's over!
Primed and ready!
Here I
This
come!
one's mine!
Here I come! It's on!
Mega Ray!
Slash!
I can feel my precision improving. You can hardly see anything from here.
Get lost!
Oh no! How about
Have
this?
this! You're mine!
Try harder!
By the power of
I'll
water!
take you all off! Eat dirt!
Take it! I'm only getting
It's
started!
over! Great! Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Mega Ray! This one's mine!
Looks like it could be worth something. What could this be?
Get lost!
Come and face me!
Mega Ray!
Slash! Slash!
Take it!
Rising! That buzzing is driving me mad!
Here I go! It's over!
Here I come! You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Rising! We turn all yours!
By the power of water! There! One more!
Strike! Take this! You're finished! It's on!
Mega Ray!
Rising Wyvern!
Go!
Mirage! We're in good form! Gotta break through!
Here I go! You're mine! Gemini Aqua!
Swallow Blade! Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Take
You're mine!
Got it! I'm only
It's
getting
over!
started!
Try harder! Here I
Gemini
come!
Aqua!
You picked the wrong fight! You're mine!
By the power of water!
Swallow Blade!
Let the marksman handle this! I never miss!
Swallow Blade! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
It's over!
Mega Ray!
Mirage!
work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Right, here goes!
Here I
Take
go.
this!
It's
Swallow
over.
blade! Slash! Swallow blade!
Take it.
Rising
It's
wyvern!
Insects should stay on the
You're
ground.
mine! Swallow blade! You're finished!
Excited. You're
Swallow
mine.
blade! Take this!
Take
Swallow
it.
blade!
And again.
Rising wyvern!
Damn it!
You're mine!
There. Mega ray.
No escape!
Gemini Aqua.
Strike!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Here I go. I'm only getting
Here I come!
started.
It's over!
Gemini
Here
Aqua.
I come! Swallow blade! Rising wyvern!
Here I go.
You're
If
mine!
it's in the
It's
sky,
over.
it's mine.
That gun of
Where
yours
are
is
you
real
going?
handy in a pinch.
It takes a true mark.
Well, can't think of anyone better than you, Shion. We managed to pull through.
What could this be?
I won't forgive you.
You're mine! This
more.
time!
Mega ray.
Try harder!
Gemini
Rising
Aqua.
wyvern! Swallow blade! Slap!
By the power of water.
Try harder!
Gemini Aqua.
Rising wyvern! You're mine!
Power of water.
You're mine! Swallow
Gemini
blade!
Aqua. It's weakened.
This ends now!
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Rising wyvern!
Nicely done. What could this be? I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat. But we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? Not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
All right, I'll think about it.
All done. Come and eat. You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense, or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already. Well, off we go.
I hate camping out.